Good morning, students. Yesterday, how to frame the molecular formula on which we covered, in that the idea is once we must know if it is an ionic compound, cation and anion. After exchange of electrons, only valence electrons who are present in respective atoms are responsible for bond formation. Only valence electrons, outermost electrons. Core electrons could not, means inner electrons could not involve, only outer electrons will involve. So, during that exchange in outer electrons, how many electrons are exchanging? That exchange may be sharing or transferring or one of it contributing, right? One of it contribute a pair of electron for bond and later mutually shared by them, or complete sharing only, one electron shared by one atom, other electron shared by other atom, or two electrons shared by one atom, two electrons shared by other atom, three electrons shared by one atom, three electrons shared by other atom, or one electron shared by one atom, here two electrons are shared, here two electrons are having, here only one electron having two atoms required in order to share two. So, that concept, based on that concept, during which compulsory electronic configuration valence shell, how many number of electrons you must know, nothing but periodic classification of elements you must know, right. Next Thursday onwards that track also going to start, that will be helpful to you. Now, during which some cations after loss of electrons, anions after gain of electrons, right. So, after loss of electrons, after gain of electrons, suppose if I take sodium, is it going to lose or gain? That we must decide, right. In order to decide that, what we must know, its configuration, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1, 3p0, even if required 3d also 0, third energy level, right. So, now here valence shell is this, outermost shell of an atom is called valence shell. In that valence shell, the electrons are called valence electrons. Here one electron is there in s orbital. If you come to p orbital, 0 electrons. Now, 3s and 3p fulfilled. Total how many electrons are required? 7 electrons required. Here 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 7. 7 electrons are required in order to take an electron by sodium. To lose, only one electron it can lose. Suppose one electron if it lose, the leftover configuration is 2s2, 2p6, right. Whatever the species, after exchange of an electron or electrons should possess ns2, np6, ns2 or np6, where here n equal to 1, here n equal to 2, 3, so on, right. ns2 configuration first energy level. In first energy level, how many electrons we can accommodate? Only 2 electrons we can accommodate. That is ns2 configuration. After loss or gain of electrons, if it possesses 1s2 configuration, that is stable. Or else ns2 np6, maybe 2s2 2p6 or 3s2 3p6 or 4s2 4p6. Clear now? So, after exchange in this way, the electronic configuration they must provide. Therefore, sodium losing one electron to attain this 2s2 2p6 configuration is easy compared with gaining 7 electrons to attain 3s2 3p6. Thus, sodium readily lose an electron, convert into Na plus. Correct? Suppose if you consider the magnesium, magnesium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2. 3s2 will be like this only now, 3p0. As a pair, one electron going, or as a pair, 2 electrons going is difficult. Therefore, what we have to do, that magnesium is with neon 3s2 should enter into excitation state. First excitation state we will say, nothing but in valency shell, whatever the lone pair of electron or electrons are there, this is one lone pair. First our responsibility is to split this an electron, right. That pair electron whoever is there, we should convert into unpaired electrons, for which some energy required or not. To split a pair, some energy required to become unpaired electrons. So this electron should jump into the same energy level containing px orbital, for which some energy is required. That energy supplying state, whatever is there, called as first excitation state. Excitation, udrikta, udrikta sthayi, pradama udrikta sthayi, right? Like that, to split one pair of electron into unpaired will become first excitation state. Suppose here in ground state itself, it is ground state, bhusthai, ground state. At ground state, if two pairs of electrons are there, now two pairs, if we want to convert into unpair, that is the second excitation state, third excitation state, so on. Clear, no? So that when it send into first excitation state, some energy absorbed from the surrounding. So that what happens, this electron jump into here, right? During which what it is going to give, that magnesium as a neon nothing but 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Clear? Now here 3s1, 3s1, 3px1. These two unpaired electrons are there, na? Those two unpaired electrons can eliminate easily. So to lose 3 electrons, the tendency is easy, or to gain 6 electrons, the tendency is easy. 2 electrons losing is easy. Therefore, this magnesium will lose 2 electrons at its first excitation state, convert into Mg2 plus. Correct? Because magnesium is having 2 electrons, it will be plus 2. Sodium is having only 1 electron, plus 1. So on, aluminum is having 3 electrons, so that it convert into plus 3. In this way, the charge density attains on ions, right? These are ions, right? On ion, certain charge density is going to attain. That charge density depends on what? Number of electrons, valence electrons present in an atom. Clear, na? And not only on these atoms, on other atoms also it may depend. Nothing but partner atom. It is okay. These atoms are ready to lose electrons and to attain the stable configuration. It is losing, but it is losing means another acceptor should require or not. To whom it has to give? लेने वाला रहे तो ये दे सकते. Suppose without acceptor, how can it will become a donor? You want to donate some 10 rupees. If any person able to take 10 rupees, then you can donate. Suppose the receiver is not there, the beggar is not there, how can you donate? Even though you have money in your pocket, you cannot able to donate. So that beggar will say, what after all you are just donor, I am the beggar, I am only great compared with you. Sometimes it may be. Can you go and beg? Therefore beggar only great or not? Nothing but receiver, whoever are there, receiver ability if strong, here magnesium is there, magnesium is combining with oxygen. Magnesium says, I am giving electrons to you. Oxygen says, no, you are not giving, I am taking. Followed or no? I am taking. Nothing but its strength, ability to withdraw electrons towards it will be more stronger. Finally, the phenomenon, it is giving, it is taking. Maybe giving ability is stronger, or else taking ability is stronger, or both the abilities are stronger. Whatever it may be, the transfer is changing from, that is electrons are transferring from magnesium to oxygen. Right? Magnesium says I am giving, oxygen says I am taking, whoever it may be. That depends again atomic properties worth you are going to get. So it can lose 2 electrons. Oxygen can gain 2 electrons. What is oxygen? 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. In order to become 2s2, 2p6, how many electrons we have to add? 2 electrons. Now this 2, whenever it will become this, it will become -2. That negative charge density on oxygen is -2. Suppose chlorine is there, negative charge density on chlorine is only -1, because 3s2, 3p5. To become 3p6, 1 electron required. 3s2, 3p5 is electronic configuration, 17 atomic number, 3s2, 3p5. To become 3s2 3p6, one electron is required. There is a neutral isolated gaseous atom to which one electron is added will become Cl minus 1. Here negative charge density is 1. Here negative charge density is 2. Suppose the nitrogen can able to take 3 electrons because 2s2 2p3. Basic electronic configuration of nitrogen is 2s2 2p3. To become 2p6, that is n3 minus 3 electrons are required. So now here negative charge density is 3, like this. Here the charge densities on ions exist. In general, S and P block, if you consider, almost one kind. Abnormality more than one kind of oxidation numbers also exhibits. If transition elements, if you go, more than one valency they are going to exhibit. Valency, yesterday I told. What is the valency? The capacity of an atom to contribute the number of electrons for bond formation. The capacity of an atom to contribute number of electrons for bond formation. How many number of electrons are contributing? That is the valency of that atom. Only one electron is contributing, sodium, monovalent. Oxygen, two electrons are contributing, nothing but taking. That is divalency, trivalency, tetravalency, like that. The capacity of an atom to contribute the number of electrons for bond formation is its valency, right? So therefore, here minus 3 for nitrogen, tervalency, divalency, monovalency, clear na? So in this way, here periodic classification of elements with their outermost shell electronic configuration, if you know, outermost electronic configuration if you know, then so and so giving how many electrons, so and so taking how many electrons. Suppose if I join these two together, sodium and magnesium, I joined, sodium able to lose electron only, magnesium also able to lose electron only, both of they are donors. If both of they are donors, then acceptor no one, we can say no reaction. At your level that is okay, we can say no reaction because both of them are electropositive, therefore between them the force of attraction could not exist. Some metallic bonds are there, later we will see whenever time permits, clear now. So in this way, how many number of electrons one is losing, how many number of electrons one is gaining, that observation compulsory you have to keep. If you keep that, whatever the list of cation and list of anion I am going to provide, easily your brain will remember. Otherwise, arise some doubt, confuse, right? Whatever you are going to learn, that must be confidently. Confusing state you should not permit. Whenever once your brain committed to confuse, then everything is under confuse. Confusing is not at all good. Unknown is far better compared with confused knowing. Unknown is far better, no tension at all. Clear na? So because in future many issues are going to come, therefore confidently you try to follow. Now some list of cations and anions. Yesterday I given around 8, 9, 10 I given. So including that, let us see some cations list. Cation list, separate name no need. If you know the symbol, its ion also with the same symbol you have to call. Nothing but suppose this is Li, you know. Li called as lithium. I told Em form, whoever are going to named, they are cations. Cations in general Em. Now it is the lithium. Can lose one electron becomes plus 1. This also you have to call as lithium ion. In naming of the compounds, just lithium if you mention is right. Lithium, now sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, all these are the alkali metals. Then beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium. Sorry students for small interruption. So here calcium, strontium, barium, Ba2 plus barium, next aluminium, gallium, indium, here stannous, stannic, two oxidation numbers are going to exhibit, therefore this you can call as stannous, stannic. Then Pb plus 1 plumbous. Now Pb plus 2 plumbic. As plus 3, As plus 5 arsenous. Arsenous, arsenic, here Sb plus 3, stibium, you can say stibus, stibic, or antimonous, antimonic, antimonous, Sb plus 5, antimonic, bismuthous, almost in periodic table the possible cations I am providing, okay na? Se plus 2 selenous, Se plus 4 selenic, Te plus 2 tellurous, Te plus 4 telluric, okay. Next scandium, Sc plus 3, scandium, Ti plus 4 titanium, Cr plus 3 chromium, Mn plus 2 manganese, Mn plus 4 manganic, Fe plus 2 ferrous, Fe plus 3 ferric, CO plus 3 cobalt, Ni plus 4 nickel, Cu plus 1 cuprous, Cu plus 2 cupric, Zn plus 2 zinc, Ag plus 1 argentus, Ag plus 2 argentic, Au plus 1 Rs, Au plus 1 unstable, that's why plus 3 is writing my hand. Au plus 3 auric, right. These are some of the NH4 plus ammonium, NH2NH plus hydrazinium. So on. Cd plus 2 cadmium. So 45 ions, cations given. This list of ions, even cations and anions, some more may added. That list today I'll tell them to keep in your ID. Cadmium, even mercury, mercurous, Hg plus 1, mercurous or hydrorgyrous, mercurous, Hg plus 2, mercuric, so on. Complete all this exercise whatever I given based on valence electrons, valence electrons and their stability. Then even these also you can say xenon, inert gases, ions also nowadays available. And the next iron group, this group again further I didn't went. Nickel, platinum, palladium. Nickel, platinum ions are there, palladium ions are there. Ferrous, ruthenium, osmium are there. Cobalt, iridium and rhodium, iridium. Like that group wise. Manganese, technetium, rhenium. Chromium, molybdenum, tungsten. The group elements are there, right? In the scandium, yttrium, lanthanum, titanium, zirconium, then molybdenum. So like this, again group ions also there. But finally, from this what you have to consider, valence electrons able to lose. After losing the number of electrons, the respective charge densities are there. If this list with U, then anion list also with U. Therefore, can you frame the molecular formula? So these are some of the cations list. Today I will tell them to keep some more whoever framed those in your ID, properly you check all of them. Clear na? Suppose list of anions, cations is not that much big issue. List of anions will decide the name and everything. Suppose if you come to anions, a list of anions, first from hydrogen only let us start. H minus. H minus is hydride. Then F minus, fluoride. Cl minus, chloride. Br minus, bromide. I minus, iodide. The next oxygen group, O2 minus, oxide. In oxide again, O2 2 minus, peroxide. All ides I am giving, peroxide. Then sulfide, S2 2 minus, persulfide. In this way. N3 minus, nitride. N3 minus like this is azide. P3 minus, phosphide. C4 minus, carbide. Then C2 2 minus, acetylide. C2 2 minus, acetylide. Right. And next OH minus, hydroxide. SH minus, thiohydroxide. next Cn minus cyanide, Nc minus isocyanide. If you check, all of these are ides, IDE end, very important, IDE end, clear na? And one more also there, O2 minus 1 superoxide, clear na? All these are what? Ide form, IDE terminated, right? Cyanide, isocyanide, thiohydroxide, then hydroxide, NH2 minus amide, NaNH2 sodamide, like that. Around 20 ide type of anions. Next, listen. Non-metal, these are all non-metals only. Here oxygen, sulfur, Bri, H, N, P, carbon, whatever are there, all of them are non-metals. P block elements are non-metals. Non-metal with only single atomic anion is there, end with ide. Along with if H, like if hydrogens are attached, then here carbon, nitrogen, cyanide, isocyanide, hydrogen is amide, here hydrogen hydroxide, here hydrogen hydroxide, like that. Clear na? Now, the non-metal with oxygen if there, they are end with Te, 8, ite, particularly these, 8, ite. Suppose sulfur if I take, S is with O, 4, 2 minus, you can call it as 8, sulfate. Same sulfur with 3 oxygens, sulfite. 3 oxygens, sulfite. Or S2O3 2 minus, thiosulfate. Thiosulfate, sulfur. And many are there, then frequently who are coming, those only I am writing. Suppose if it is attached with H, HSO4 minus, bisulfate, then HSO3 minus, bisulfite, sulfur, nitrogen, NO3 minus, nitrate, NO2 minus, nitrite, N2O2 2 minus, hyponitrite, N2O2 2 minus, NO3 minus nitrate, NO2 minus nitrite, sulfur, nitrogen. Then carbon if you take, or carbon, CO3 2 minus, carbonate, HCO3 minus, bicarbonate. In all these what you are finding? Non-metal is with oxygen. Non-metal is with oxygen, either 8 or 8. Come to phosphorus, PO4 3 minus, phosphate, or if you want orthophosphate also we can call, PO3 3 minus, PO3 3 minus, phosphite, or orthophosphate also we can call, PO3 just minus, metaphosphate, PO2 minus, metaphosphite, P2O7 4 minus pyrophosphate, H2PO4 minus 2 dihydrogen phosphate, HPO4 minus 2 just biphosphate, H2PO3 minus 1 is dihydrogen phosphite, HPO3 minus biphosphite, H2PO2 minus hypophosphite, those are all phosphorus anions, sulfur anion, then nitrogen, then carbon. Next halogen anions are also there. Anion names compulsory you have to remember, otherwise naming is difficult. Next halogen, ClO minus, ClO2 minus, ClO3 minus, ClO4 minus. If you want all these X also you can frame, where X equal to Cl, Br and I. If you want that only I will frame here. X is halogen, XO minus, XO2 minus, XO3 minus, XO4 minus, since X equal to Cl, Br and I. Clear na? This is hypohalite. Suppose this halogen is Cl, hypochlorite. If halogen is Br, hypobromite. Halogen is iodine, hypoiodite. Now this is halite. If halogen is Cl, chlorite, bromite, iodite. Chlorite ClO2 minus, bromide BrO2 minus, iodite IO2 minus. Similarly, halate. If X is Cl, chlorate, Br bromate, I iodate. Similarly, perhalate. If X is Cl, perchlorate, perbromate, periodate. Instead of writing 3 4s or 12, only with 4 I am concluding, where X equal to Cl, Br and I. Wherever hal is came, that halogen name you have to keep. Clear na? So these are halogen. And the next C2O4 2 minus oxalate, dicarboxylic acid. Then just CH3COO minus is there, acetate or ethanoate, acetate. And next CNO minus cyanate, NCO minus isocyanate, then CNS minus thiocyanate, suppose NCS minus thioisocyanate, list of anions In this way, they are multi-atomic anions. In multi-atomic anions, these are almost pseudo halides, pseudo negative anions frequently will not come, rarely will come, but try to remember. And C6H5COO minus benzoate, benzoic acid anion. Benzoic acid anion is benzoate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 30 plus 20, around 50 plus anions. Frequently who are going to come, almost 2 academic years, no, even after that also, those anions list I framed, and if you want, leave some space to frame. Cation some gap you take, anion some gap you take, and wherever even in our regular discussion they are going to come, immediately you go and enter there. Then make bulk at a place. Instead of keeping all of them on notebook, in a notebook, you have to keep in your brain. Imagine and write. Whoever unknown are going to come. So these are some list of cations and anions are there, right? With these cations and anions, how to frame the molecular formula is criss-cross principle. I told criss-cross principle is nothing but cation charge density to give to the anion, anion charge density we have to give to cation. That's it. Suppose magnesium phosphate, if I want to make magnesium, immediately like this you have to write phosphate PO4 3 minus. This only na orthophosphate you can say, or else just phosphate also you can say. This is cation and anion. Try to write side by side on criss-cross. The cation take the charge density of anion and anion also take the charge density of cation. Magnesium phosphate is Mg3PO4 taken twice. Similarly, magnesium phosphide if I give, you should not confuse. Magnesium phosphate 8, 8 means again PO3 3 minus. Between 8 and 8 the difference you have to consider. Mg plus 2 PO3 3 minus. Therefore, Mg3 PO3 taken twice. That only na? What is the difference between this is 8, it is 8. Right? If you consider here PO4 3 minus I given a phosphate, there how many number of electrons by phosphorus is contributed, we have to calculate. How many electrons the phosphorus is going to give. Actually how many it is having? 5. Valency shell only 5 or 3s2 3p3 5. Therefore, this you keep as unknown x. How many number of electrons it is contributing we are calculating, right? Plus oxygen takes how many electrons? Only 2 na? Because 2s2 2p4 to become a 2s2 2p6, 2 electrons it is going to take. Therefore, it will become minus 2. Taking therefore negative sign, oxygen is minus 2. Like that how many are there? 4 are there na? 4 is equal to how much? Minus 3. Sum of the, these are called oxidation numbers. Sum of the oxidation numbers of all the atoms in a multi-atomic molecule is equal to its charge density. Right? Therefore, x plus into minus minus, minus 8 is equal to minus 3 na? X equal to minus 3 plus 8 is how much? Plus 5. Similarly, if you come to here, PO3 3 minus, x plus minus 2 into 3 is equal to minus 3 na? Now x minus 6 equal to minus 3, x equal to plus 3. Now here plus 5, here plus 3. Plus 5 is a higher oxidation number, nothing but maximum electrons are lost. It is lower. Actually, phosphorus is neon 3s2 3p3 na? 3s2 3p3. Now s as a pair, now here unpaired electron. In case of plus 3, these electrons only eliminated. In case of plus 5, all the electrons are eliminated, right? Maximum number of eliminated, that is highest oxidation number. Highest oxidation number containing non-metallic multi-atomic anion. Highest oxidation number exhibiting non-metal in multi-atomic anion, named as 8. Lower oxidation number exhibiting, called as 8. Lower will be 8, higher will be 8. Not only this, to all you can apply. Even here, nitrate, nitrite. If you take nitrate, it is plus x. Nitrogen minus 2 into 3, minus 6. X minus 6 equal to minus 1. X equal to plus 5. Correct? X minus 6 equal to minus 1. X equal to plus 5. If you come here, x minus 4, minus 2 into 2. X plus minus 2 into 2, minus 4. X minus 4 equal to minus 1. X equal to plus 3 now. Now here plus 5, here plus 3. Therefore, plus 5 is higher. Therefore, 8. Plus 3 is lower, 8. Correct? What about this hypo? Low in low. Low in low is height. Here you check 2x, because 2 nitrogens are there now. 2x plus minus 2 into 2 equal to minus 2. 2x minus 4 equal to minus 2. 2x equal to minus 2 plus 4 plus 2. 2x equal to plus 2. X equal to plus 2 by 2. Plus 1. Plus 1 is lower than plus 5. Even lower than plus 3. That is nothing but here nitrogen oxidation number is low in low. Low in low, hypo. High in high, per. High in high, per we have to consider. Right? In that way, here you have to distinguish. 8, 8, per 8, hypo 8, 4. And next, here bi means hydrogen will come. Whenever hydrogen is there, bisulfate, bisulfite, bicarbonate. Only one hydrogen. Suppose more than one hydrogen, right? Dihydrogen phosphate. Dihydrogen phosphite. Only one hydrogen, biphosphate. Only one hydrogen, biphosphite. Clear, na? And in this way, the names are there. Only non-metal without oxygen, ide. Only non-metal without oxygen is ide. If oxygen alone is there, that also ide. MnO4 minus permanganate. MnO4 minus 2. MnO4 minus 2, just manganate. Manganate. Cr2O7 2 minus dichromate. Clear, na? These are some are. Now, just non-metals, suppose zinc, phosphorus. These two combination we have to write as salt. Zinc, phosphorus. Zinc is with plus 2, na? Phosphorus, only phosphorus is with minus 3, na? Therefore, the formula Zn3P2. How can we call it? Zinc phosphide, ide, not t, d, right? So, zinc phosphide is a rat poison. Zinc phosphide is chemical composition, rat poison, chemical composition, zinc phosphide, right? Then, calcium oxalate, calcium, Ca, is with plus 2, na? Oxalate, C2O4, 2 minus, oxalate, C2O4, 2 minus. Therefore, crisscross principle, Ca2, C2O4 taken 2, na? Now, bases are same. Therefore, we can cancel. So, it is CaC2O4 is a calcium oxalate. It is the composition of kidney stone. Kidney stones are what? Metal oxalates. Those oxalates are whatever the kind of food we are taking in that. Generally, tomato and palak, dono combination should not eat. So, in that combination what happens, that In tomato, oxalic acid will be there, convert into oxalate. Leafy curries, calcium content. That calcium will interact with the oxalate. That calcium oxalate. Calcium oxalate, fine particles will go and gather in urinary bladder. In urinary bladder, fine particles when gathered, and one particle will be with other oxalate particle will accumulate, and one after one they will invite and will become close, and its size will become more. It could not filter from the bladder, then it will give a problem, right? In that way, here calcium oxalate is CaC2O4. Sodium azide, I given N3 minus sodium is plus 1, azide is N3, like this, N3 minus. So that its formula, cation takes the charge density of anion, anion take the charge density of cation. Only one NaN3 is a sodium azide. Suppose barium azide, if I want to write, Ba is plus 2, N3 is minus 1. Therefore, cation takes 1, anion takes twice. BaN3 taken twice, right? Sodium carbonate, if I want to write, sodium carbonate, sodium is Na plus 1, correct? Carbonate is CO3 2 minus. Cation take the charge density of anion, anion take the charge density of cation. Sodium carbonate. Sodium bicarbonate, if I want to write, sodium bicarbonate, Na is plus 1 sodium, bicarbonate is HCO3 minus 1. Therefore, cation only 1, anion also only 1, sodium bicarbonate. Commercial name is baking soda or eating soda, right? As an antacid it can be used. In stomach hyperacidity if there, that to control the hyperacidity, as antacid, eno, gelusil, eno are there, eno powder. So that is sodium bicarbonate only. In this way, here we can frame around 50 cations, more than 50 anions and around 50 cations. So 50 and 50, suppose 50 into 50, 2500 molecules, molecular formulas you can frame, and you can write the names. You have to practice. Now on you, no burden at all. Exams over, everything is over. So therefore, this only you have to learn. Whatever these classes you are listening, later on each class, nearly 2 hours you have to work. Then you will get a confidence, commanding. Otherwise here you followed, and if you leave all these and tomorrow class directly without work if you come, you may follow, but in brain these all could not stick, will evaporate out, right? In order to keep here only, you have to work and raise doubts. If you do the work, then only doubts arise. Without doing work, if you go to the bus stand, then only you come to know which bus goes where area, which area. If you are at house only, then how can you know? Clear? So do properly, right? Tomorrow class on which some compounds drilling. I will give names, you have to frame the formula. I will give the formula, you have to name it. Like that, let us practice. Clear?